Good morning, fourth graders. Happy Tuesday. Today we are also celebrating Superhero Day. Superheroes don't always need to be a fiction character. There are a lot of superheroes who walk around this earth every single day. So keep that in mind when you do your morning meeting activity, since you have to tell me who your favorite superhero is and why. Now, moving on, we have something. I have something important to tell you today. Either today in the afternoon or maybe tomorrow morning, you will be receiving an email from. I don't know if it'll come from ASFM Communications or from Dr. Adams or from the office, but you will receive an email with a survey about distance learning, about how you guys have been feeling, about the workload, about your meetings with teachers. Make sure you answer the survey as honestly as possible. Now, I'll also remember about our sharing. Make sure you send me your pictures or videos if there's something you want to share with the rest of the class. Now, today we have a couple of one-on-ones. Make sure you check the schedule and that you are ready in your email on time to receive the invitation. Today, for our academic subjects, we have ELA and math. In ELA, you guys are going to continue working with elements of poetry. Today, you will be working with repetition. Now, at the end of the lesson, you actually do have a two-part assignment. Make sure you read it carefully and you do both parts of the assignment at one point during the day. One of the assignments has to do with fluency, of how you can read a poem smoothly and fluently. And the other part has to do with all of the elements of poetry, similar to the practice one that you did yesterday. Then make sure you guys are reading independently at least 20 minutes per day. And I also wanted to talk about this. I have been spending quite some time of my days recording all of these read alouds for you. I pretty much take half an hour out of my day to record myself reading Percy Jackson to you. And yesterday I accessed my YouTube channel and realized that in average, 5 to 8 of you are logging into watching the read alouds. That made me a little bit sad. So, two options. Option number one, you listen to the read aloud that we currently have. Option number two, email me an option of a book that would be more interesting for me to read. If I receive good suggestions and if I put it up to a vote, I might change the read aloud if that's something you want me to do. But truthfully, it is very frustrating for me that I use my very precious time, such as yours, to do read alouds and that nobody's listening to them. So there's that. Now for math, we are going to now move on to multiplication. Today we are actually going to be practicing in the fluency of your multiplication facts. If you feel like you need extra practice to memorize them, you know that you have Mathematician. That is a very, very good resource for you to continue building fluency in your multiplication facts. Because tomorrow we are going to re-practice or review partial products with two-digit multiplication. Now, I added a super cool bonus activity. This activity has to do with building a car out of 4 balloons. It is optional. It has to do with engineering, and it looks like a lot of fun. So that's another extra thing you could do. You can start on a passion project, or you can access any of the other resources that you already have. Okie dokie. So I think that's it for today. You know where to find me. Make sure you ask me questions if you have them, and see you later in your check-ins. Oh, last thing. I told you our next group morning meeting was going to be on Friday, but guess what? This Friday, no school. We have a day off for a Mexican holiday, and there won't be any distance learning on that day. So we will have a morning meeting or a meeting on Thursday. Let me double check on the time and I will let you know. Okie dokie, guys. So now that's it for today. Make sure you make your very best effort in everything that you do today. Sending you a big hug. Love you.